Every night I went out, took a girl home. New waitress every time, just like clockwork. I couldn't believe it. Like, I would tell my friends, I hope I don't get laid tonight. Every night, well, I would get laid, and it was just crazy. Now, and my DMs blow up. Now, I got my shit together.
Yeah.
I take care of my parents. I don't party. I'm in bed by 10. I wake up at 5. I believe I'm a very good person.
Yeah.
I've grew up a lot. No girls hit me up. Zero.
No girls are hitting you up now?
Zero.
What? Wait till after this podcast.
No. But a lot. I was on a podcast, and the lady told me that maybe they might feel insecure because you have so much going on.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm not that type of person. Like, I don't care if you don't make that much money. I care about, at my age, if you're a good person, how you treat your parents, like how you are as a person. But like, I won't date anybody that goes to a nightclub. For me, that's just not what I want anymore.
Dave, you and I are about the same age. And one of the things that I've learned in my 40s was that I was so interested in physical attractiveness to the point I didn't even realize how much it affected me.
You like the same Instagram model all the time.
Yeah. So the thing is, and the good part is because I'm around so many of them, the physical attractiveness doesn't affect me, doesn't pull me off sides as much anymore. But the thing that I started to realize is that I want peace. And I came to this realization is like, does this woman bring me peace? Because like I met some incredible women that have multiple master's degrees, and that's impressive. But then it's like, do you bring me peace, or are we arguing every time we go out? Can we not make any decisions? Is it one of these situations where we can't do anything because you can't put makeup on? We can't just chill. We can't work next to each other. We can't sit and be quiet. And I just came to this realization is like, because you said the thing about the Instagram models, it's true. And I realized the reason why I was around all those girls is because I didn't want to be in a relationship. I was like, every girl that was just, their lives were filled with chaos. I was like, I fucking love this. This is crazy. But then I realized, it's because I'm deliberately sabotaging my ability to have a long-term relationship. And that's what just to come to the realization. And I don't know if this has happened for you, but after I turned 40, I started realizing exactly what the fuck I want in every situation. I'm not confused anymore. I know exactly what I want all the time. And so you mentioned before, like, listen, Dave, I've been out with you before. Yes, there was a lot, the rotate thing, right? And then this Plan B smoothie. For those of you who don't know, who've never understood, can you explain the Plan B smoothie? That you did trademark this. Is
well, the rotate. Well, what you had to say is like you can choose pussy, or you can choose purpose or pleasure.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't bring me purpose, pleasure, or profits, I don't want the pussy.
Yeah.
So you choose your P's wisely. The rotate days were back in days. I would go to the club. Rotate meant that I would take a girl home, feed her Olive Garden the next morning, tag her on Facebook because Instagram wasn't big at the time, feed her some breadsticks and on the next, and I would just go through all the waitresses. And how I did that, God, I don't even know. It was just a gift. I don't fucking know. Went on for a while, and then the Plan B smoothies happened. Man, that was crazy. I have a butler in Cabo, and I was like, Jonathan, I blew a load on this chick, She was no problem, boss. So he would just get crates of Plan B smoothies, and Plan Bs, put them in the blender, and we give it to the girls in the morning, and it got so popular. The girls would be like, okay, I'll come to Cabo, but do you have acai or do you have strawberry this week? The girls would want the fucking smoothies, and it was popular. Like, I don't know how I got away with that shit. I look back at my life, and I don't know how I didn't get any girl pregnant, and Plan B smoothies was crazy too. Like, I'm an open book. I did some crazy shit. Nowadays, like, dude, I haven't had sex in the longest time. I used to have sex every week I went out. And I think it takes a very strong mindset to turn down pussy all the time. But I don't put myself in an environment to get laid. I'm not out past 10 o'clock because after 10 o'clock, what is there? There's drugs, there's alcohol, there's gambling, there's fights.
Yeah.
I'm not out past 10 o'clock, so I don't put myself in an environment to get laid anymore. So I'm so focused on my goals and just trying to crush the goals. I don't have time to think about pussy anymore.
Okay, so this is my own personal curiosity. I've always wondered this. Okay, so now you put the Plan B literally in a bunch of different smoothies.
My butler did.
Yeah, the butler did, right? So some of this stuff is like, it has some hormonal effects. Has a guy ever accidentally drank that Plan B smoothie? Were there ever any side effects? Did you ever accidentally drink a Plan B smoothie? Did anything like that?
I think I tried the strawberry one because some of the girls didn't want it.
Yeah.
So I had to drink it to pretend it was a protein shake.
Yeah.
So I think a couple times. All the madness happened in Cabo. There's no Plan B smoothies in Vegas. It was just in Cabo.
Yeah.
Where you just fire up the blenders.
That's incredible. All right. Got it.
That was the old me.
That's the old you. Got it.
Sure.
Okay, man. So now here's the thing. I know that some of the girls that you had dated previously, you had met some at events that I've thrown before. You'd met girls, and now that's all gone. So Dave's dating life is now what? Zero.
It's really fucked up what I have to go through. Like, It's crazy. Like, you can't trust any girls. I'm at the point right now, like, if I go on a date with a girl and maybe I'm going to hook up with her, like, I have to have her sign a piece of paper, like, you're consenting to this. You're not going to sue me. Like, how fucked up is that? Like, a girl's about to give you a head. You're like, oh, by the way, will you sign this piece of paper?
Yeah.
It's so fucked up that I don't even want to be in that situation.
Yeah.
You know, so then the only time it's just fucked up. Like, people don't understand, like, how fucked up life is when you're at this level. Like, everybody wants to get a piece of you.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to steal from you. Everyone wants to sue you. So in Vegas, I don't leave the fucking house. I will not leave the fucking house in Vegas. I only leave to get my haircut and go to the airport to Cabo. Cabo, I love it. I'm a free man. Put a tank top on, put flippers on, and fucking go to the fucking beach in a Jeep and just have a great time. And I go out to dinner, I laugh, I have fun. I can't do that in Vegas.
Have you had issues where you needed that consent form before? Like, was there a problem?
No. It just, I know that's where it's going to.
Right.
And my attorneys advised me.
I've heard other people say the same thing.
They advised me, the level you're at right now, this is what you have to do, because girls are like crazy. So it's just like, I don't even want to, like, what if you find a good girl?
Yeah.
A really good girl, and you're like, by the way, can you sign? They're going to be fucking offended.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's just a weird thing. So I'd rather not even do it. Like, my dating life went from tons of girls, no one hits me up. But you know what? It's like, for me to date a girl, it's all about ROI. And most guys' ROI on a date is what? Am I going to get laid? They want the pussy. My ROI is if I'm going to wake up in the morning and be like, oh my God, this girl's dope. I can't wait to talk to her again.
Yeah.
Because for me to get ready, take a shower, pick her up, court her, take her to eat, maybe take her home, I just lost 8 hours. I lost $100,000. That date cost me $100,000. So that girl needs to be fucking special. And I don't think I can find anyone. I wish I can find someone, but I'm also not looking, and I don't make it accessible to people that get hold of me because no one can get hold of me. I blocked everyone's phone number.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. So the previous relationships you had, they didn't bring you peace, and now this is kind of a thing that you've realized, and you're moved. Because listen, Dave, you and like I said, you're not about the same age. And I like going on dates. I still do, right? And I'm aware. But the thing is, I'm aware. I'm like, I don't need to change this person. If this doesn't work out, I still had butter cake at Mastro's and it was fun. I don't give a shit. So, but in your situation, it needs to be more art. They need to bring you peace. They need to represent the brand, all this other kind of stuff.
Not the brand. They just got to be good people. Like,
okay.
I just want to be happy. Like, it's hard to find good people in this world, man. It's very hard to find. That's why I tell people, if you have a couple good friends, that's all you need. It's very hard to find a good woman in this life. You know, I tell people, good women are not at the nightclubs. You want a good man, he's probably working at home. He's not at the club. Like, it's hard to find good people, male and vice versa for male and female. So I don't really have time, and it's my fault too. You know, my parents like, David, why don't you get married? Because like, I want my own bed. I don't want to sleep in the same fucking bed as a girl.
Yeah. So the plan from this point forward is what?
Keep a dog and just be wealthy. And I like the girls in Mexico, man. Like, and there's a lot of tourists there. The girls in Mexico are fucking cool, you know? But maybe I'll find one. I mean, God has a plan. I plan on retiring at the end of this year. Yeah. I'm finally after the third villa's built, and I'm going to be collecting that money.
So no more sports consulting?
I'm doing it now.
Okay.
And I'm doing metaverse consulting, and I'm doing virtual real estate. But I think I'm just so burnt out with people. I just enjoy the beach in Cabo, and I enjoy Cabo. So I just want to just move there with my parents and just film content there, just from the beach and from the villas. Like, I'm tired of people. My circle of friends is like this, but my bank account's like that. So can you give up pussy? Can you give up Friday night? Can you give up Saturday night? Can you cut people off? Can you unfollow people on social media because it might tempt you to go out? Are you willing to sacrifice? I haven't had a day off in 4.5 years, weekends, holidays, birthdays. I work every fucking day. Are you willing to do that? Choose purpose over pleasure. Choose purpose over pussy. Are you willing to do that? Everyone says they are, but no one's willing to. I've yet to meet someone like me to do it. If I could meet someone like that, I'd tip my hat to them. But that's what it takes to be a 1% of a 1% of a 1% of a 1%.
That's incredible. Corey, that's going to be a TikTok. That's 100,000 views. No doubt about it. That's beautiful what you just said. That was awesome, man.
I don't even know what I did. I just spit it organically.
No, because you said my circle of friends is like this and my bank account's like this.
It's true. It's all
beautiful.
facts.